Like I said, Mike is a guy that is so eager to do what wants to do well. He's hard on himself. He wants to do well. Been very, very, very pleased with how he's attacking this fall camp in these last few days. Mike's going to be a good player for us. He's young. He's doing a lot of things that he's never done for the first time. Hand in the ground, hip alignment, and because last year coming back, something happened to him early. So coming back, this is the first time doing a lot of these things. So um, he's not getting frustrated if he messes up. He's learning from it and applying and improving. So that's the track with him is that we got to get a lot of growth out of him here this fall camp and throughout the season as it goes.
Of course, you finally get him.
Yeah,
and,
I know.
and
I know. So, like I said, well, no, but that's a good thing. It's like I said, our guys, because of how we set up practice, a lot of guys get opportunities, and the guys that we got a lot of walkthrough time, so it's good. It's good.
You placed a heavy emphasis on perimeter blocking in the spring. Were you guys at in that area, and is that
Oh,
still
we're
being
still in it. Today was all perimeter blocking. That's the thing, and that's really what's awesome about Coach Brown is that Coach Brown's, I mean, we get after it, and it's he comes off and he's a nice guy, but he isn't a very nice man, but he's tough now. He's got toughness to him. So, I mean, your team's gonna take on the identity of the coach, whether it's position coach, offense coordinator, head coach, and the good thing is, with him, our coaching staff, myself, I mean, we're going to be a physical team. If you're not going to be physical, you can't play every down. Okay, and today we saw us take steps forward in that aspect. We're night and day, better than we were in spring, but that's because we were so far behind the eight ball in spring. So we still got a long ways to go, but we are taking steps to improve. So we're gonna watch the film here in a little bit, but I like how we're progressing as long as we continue to progress at this same pace in this fall camp.
work ethic wise? I know you also said you emphasized to your group to do a lot of work outside of the building. Have you seen that throughout the summer?
If I saw it, I'd be breaking a rule, so I'd be able to see that. But from what I've been told, I mean, like our guys, like we put a couple guys in charge, but they did their work. You know what I mean? And like I said, whatever they did on off season, that was outside of the hours that we were able to work with them. I can see that they have been working on it by us progressing. So to answer your question.
Go ahead.
no.
Rather have a big receiver that you have to transition to tight end, or maybe a guy that's stronger that you have to teach to catch from that position?
I actually asked this question earlier before we came over, which is, and like I said, it's a good question. I use the example. Anthony Beck was a 109-pound receiver out of high school. Michael Laughlin was 200, 205 pounds out of high school. And to me, it's you recruit things you can't coach. You recruit size, you recruit length, you recruit ball skills, you recruit the body control, and you recruit them. You got to make sure that mentality's there too. And that's where it's a bit critical for us to get guys in camp so we can kind of test that and see it. How much do they love football? Because if they love football, everything about it, and they do the little thing, they're going to be physical. So to us, because again, the great thing about our strength staff and our nutrition staff, we're going to put the weight on. Obviously, the proof's in the pudding with our everybody. Yannick just came in at 260, left at 320. So that's so for us, we got to make sure that we recruit guys that have skill sets that we can't coach. So ball skills, body control, size, length, and those things, and we can teach them to block fundamentally as long as they got that mentality. So I'd rather have that than a guy and we're going to try to get the best of both worlds. The great thing about West Virginia, we can do that, and we can take that guy that's going to put the weight on, like a Michael Laughlin, and build that. TJ Banks, same thing. And so going forward in recruiting, that's what we look for, guys like that have that mentality, because blocking is just a choice. You can be the smallest guy out there, and Grayson, he's the guy that got pointed out by Coach Brown in front of the team about how he blocks. And he's maybe like, if it's just like a boxing match, and Coach Brown used the example, if it's a boxing match, you may have the smallest measurables out of everybody. He's out there fighting, and fighting for that block and fighting for his teammates, and that's what blocking is. It's a decision. So, and we're going to be that. There's no option. So that's what we got to recruit. So we like to answer your question with a long answer. we want to recruit the things that we can't coach, but also those guys with that mentality. So then that should be the easy part of the coaching part.